for tuning in, everyone, to Game 3 of an exciting playoff series here on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We'll see the New York Knicks and the Miami Heat. You look at Miami. Out left to the wing. Here's Pierce. Anthony grabs the board. That's to Stoudemire. Out to Anthony. You take a look at the Heat. Man, they're giving it everything they have in this series to try and move on to the finals.
They are. I mean, this deep into the playoffs, you are running on fumes. But both of these teams doing what they can to stay healthy and sharp.
So it's Miami now. After the basket by New York on the other end.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame them.
Here's Stoudemire. Anthony outside. Pass to Gilmore. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Stoudemire. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Over to the wing. Here's Pierce. Pass to Jokic. And it's Miami with another.
And the Joker, one of the most efficient mid-range shooters in basketball. Seems like he just doesn't miss.
To the inside. Houston can't hit. Here's Richmond. Out to the wing. Here's Karolinko. The layup misses. Left side SGA. And SGA throws it down.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with the head coach for the Heat. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent the shot. He's too shifty, so we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Gilmore. SGA deciding where to go with it. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
That's what you call leaving no doubt. Anthony responds emphatically.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Arenas. Jokic the screen. For 3. And again, no good by Miami.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Pass to Jokic. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Jokic has got 8. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Knicks.
The hacking.
Team foul. New York substitution.
Back to Sabonis. Stolen rebound by Jokic. Ah, nice shot by Kirilenko. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
From deep, SGA. The rebound by Richmond. The Heat with the lead. A minute and a half left in the first quarter here. Here's Kirilenko. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Richmond, no good.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And that one's good. Marketing.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Driving in. Arenas. And he goes in for the dunk.
Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Houston. No points yet. Here's Anthony. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
You know, the ability to seize the opportunity, see the daylight, get that position, and mellow, one of the best to ever do it.
Pass to Richmond. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Oh, brother.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
Here's Houston. Markkanen sets a screen. No good. Would have counted had it gone. It's been all about Nikola Jokic for Miami. He put together. They're 10 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Miami trailing. Here's Free. Pass to Drummond. Rose outside. Down low. Clock at 6. Kicks it to Hero. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Hero's got his first bucket in this one.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
Here's Davis. Rebound Miami.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Rose outside. Pass to Free. Now Walker. And here's Drummond. He's guarded by Sabonis. Walker's shot is off. Here's Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Davis has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Out to Rose. And he drives in. Davis with a rebound. And here's Markkanen. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Sabonis can't hit. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Walker's shot is off. The Knicks with the lead. Markkanen outside. Picked by Sabonis. He missed it. So he's got a couple free throws coming his way.
That was mad funny.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And to look at how the
Fuck.
offensive
I got my
approach has
laughing.
been going so far for the Knicks.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's Walker. Back to Hero. Pass to Drummond. Here's Free. There's the drive. It's tipped. Here's Stoudemire. Nifty move. Jams it in off the great move.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Now here's Drummond.
Well, this has been the book.
I was about to say, bro.
On the interior.
Niggas just giving easy shit. Like, the fuck are we doing?
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Knicks leading by 4. Nice to Stoudemire. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Stolen by Davis. Here's Gilmore, guarded by Rose. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Hero looking over the floor. Pass to Drummond. Shot to stop the run. And it's rejected. And he's able to get it back. And the jam by Drummond.
Boy, power play by
I'm
Andre.
trying.
He has made a career out of stress testing the rim.
Outside for Butler. And
You gotta be kidding me, bro.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon. Just an absolute force on the glass. He was not going to be denied.
That's to Stoudemire. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. 1:14 left in the second period. Smith. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
And we know he can pass the ball, but wow, what a great finisher as well. Jokic delivering when his team needs him.
Offensive board. Smith's good. Smith has got his first 2 points.
We see it over and over again. More teams sending activity to the offensive window, and it pays dividends.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of this one.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Here's Stoudemire. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Shooting from New York.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. So it's Miami now. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. New York out in front, leading by just 2. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the Eastern Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports. And here's SGA outside. Rebound Miami.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Pass to Houston. Here's Stoudemire. And it's going to be out of bounds.
Come on, you gotta be kidding me. Nigga jump mad quick.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Here's Gilmore. 3 seconds left. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Gilmore's got 6 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Gilmore. It's stolen. Here's Pierce. Still no points. To the left side wing. Here's Kirilenko. It's picked off. And now the Knicks on the break. New York working the ball around now. Hits the trifecta. He's got 9.
Just so fluid on all his shots. No hesitation for Melo on the catch and shoot.
Pass to Kirilenko. Here's Arenas. SGA covering. To the left wing. Here's Richmond. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pierce. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And
Yo.
Heat trail by 3. Pass to Kirilenko. Here's Richmond. Richmond's his 3rd basket of the night.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Out to the right wing. But the lead. Sinks it from distance. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yo, this nigga Kirilenko does no wrong.
Ahead. Jokic shot is good.
Kirilenko does no wrong, I swear, bro.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Davis goes in. Markkanen outside. Pass to Houston. And the layup is good.
So much attention drawn by Melo, able to create the opportunity for his teammate.
To the paint. Here's Drummond. Basket's good. Drummond's got 6.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Take it away. Inside. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Give him 8.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Pass to Houston. Markkanen outside. Anthony outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Anthony's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, these are the kinds of nights when he gets it going like this. Melo can be a one-man band.
And here's Hero. 6 to shoot. Rose outside. Yes, it's good.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Anthony outside. And Anthony slams it in.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Here's free from outside, off the mark. Knicks trail by 3. Anthony right side. Pass to Markkanen. To the tie. Drummond grabs the miss. And it's Miami's ball. .23 seconds left in the third. Here's Walker. Here's free. The kick out to Walker. Miami needs to get off a shot here. Off target with the 3. Markkanen right side. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Miami out in front, leading by a point.
New York, 42. This is it, man.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And the Heat with possession. It's a 1-point game. Here's Rose. Kicks it to Hero. To the paint. Miami moving it around. And he makes it.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Castle outside. Markkanen sets a screen. Back to Castle. To tie it up. And it's Miami with a rebound. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And both free throws good for Walker. Knicks trail by 5. Markkanen outside. Down low. Deflects the pass. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And the jam by Walker.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Pass to Markkanen. To the inside. Now here's Hero. To the middle. Here's free. Back to Walker. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 9-point Heat lead. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He said to them, you guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Right wing. Pass to Kirilenko. Soft touch off the glass.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Jokic. Pass to Arenas. Down low. Here's Kirilenko. Boom! He jams it straight down.
such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
New York, no good that time either.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Here's Pierce. Shot clock at 6.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Now Jokic. Oh, he's a monster. Jokic just flexing out here.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Outside, SGA. And he can't stop the run as that misses.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Oh, he cannot hit. Knicks trail by 15. Beyond the arc. It's off.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Oh, it's off.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
The putback. Outside Anthony. Goes again. And stolen by Jokic.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
Here's Richmond. Oh, missed on the tray.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions. They played well, and let's see if they can keep it going into Game 4, an important one for the Heat.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, B.A., that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Nikola Jokic.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them. It was the efficiency with which he did it.
Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. From deep. It's money from deep.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
New York ball.
Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Let's loose for 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander relentless at getting into the paint, and that's what you want. The kick out to 3 off that paint touch.
Jokic. Oh, he leaves no question. So it's the Heat winning this one easily.
What? The bread, the sandwich. What in the pork? Yeah. Salt, pepper, paprika. Salt, pepper, paprika, Italian, oregano, garlic, onion powder. Just coat it, touch it, put a little olive oil. All right, I'm in a whole league matchup right now, so.
What a series it's been. We're tied at 2-2, and here comes the all-important Game 5. 2K Sports presents the NBA playoffs. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Take a look at the Knicks. Guys, win after win, they have been utterly dominant in the postseason. One sweep after another.
No secret here, guys, that in this situation, the winner of Game 5 goes on to win the series the vast majority of the time. So they want to take care of business here and avoid a do-or-die Game 6 in hostile territory.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. You look at the Knicks. Greg looking to assume command of this series. It's appeared to be pretty evenly matched, though, thus far.
But they're the higher seed, and this is when that comes into play. In essence, a 3-game series now with 2 of those at home. They got to like their chances. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Outside, Arenas. Outside, Pierce. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
A true 3-level scorer. Pierce can beat you anywhere on the floor.
Pass to Gilmore. Over Jokic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And the first one drops. Shots good from the stripe.
I need a second.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. They set the pick. Down low. The kick out to Pierce. Pass to Jokic. 6 to shoot. And
One second. So you beat it with the hammer. Beat it with the hammer. You see the lines on it. Oh, that's not even a stake. So you beat it with the hammer. The lines on it. You cut it against the grain. You understand? There's lines across the steak. You're cutting it against the grain. If you cut with the line, you're gonna have chewy steak. Then when you have the bunch like that, you season it, coat it, use your hands, whatever. A little butter, a little onion, garlic, whatever you want. Then cook it in that. But you could also make it a little drier. That's fine.
that comes off the assist by
You ready?
Pierce. And the jumper of Jokic, it's almost a set shot. He's totally in control.
And a wide open look for SGA. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Over to the left wing. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slings it in.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down. Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
So it's the Knicks now. Pass to Houston. Shot to stop the run. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And this is where Houston is at his best. So good at just catching and shooting.
Outside, Pierce. Shot clock at 6. Richmond outside. Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
He certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
The wide open look here for Anthony. Nails it from the high post.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Jokic a screen. Heat moving the ball around. Back to Pierce. And it's Pierce with the jam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Right side, SGA. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. SGA's got 5 now. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Pierce. It's Kurylenko on the wing. Back to Pierce. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's SGA. And there's another one for the Knicks.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Pass to Kurylenko. Thanks to Arenas. Outside Kurylenko. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kurylenko's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's for the wide open look. And again, it's Miami with the...
So with the pork, you want to a little bit, but coat it first so that the seasoning sticks. Yeah, so then you're good. What do you mean throw a little bit of olive oil? You season it? Did you season it? All right. Olive oil and the seasoning should be at the same time so that it stays on it. So, all right. So you put it on after so that it coats. And then just throw it in there for. Depends on how you want it. Nice and juicy, probably like quicker than normal. If you want to really check, there's a thermometer there, and you can Google 4-ounce pork to see how long it takes. But I don't cook for juicy. I just cook for, yeah. It's 420 minutes, and then I flip it around like 8 minutes, and then I look for it to be like kind of crispy on the outside. Yeah, all right.
3.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
To the middle. Richmond with the steal. Here's Arenas. Lays it up off the glass. Arenas has got his 2nd basket of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
And it's Arenas with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Out to Anthony. Stolen by Pierce. And a wide open look for Arenas. Richmond outside. Another shot. And it's good on the way in.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's Miami in control with the
Heat, 28.
And here we go. Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Final. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Davis. It's hauled in by Hero.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Pass to Drummond. 6 on the shot clock. Here's World B free. Shot's good. Free's got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The kick outside to Butler. Now Markkanen. Going inside. And Markkanen throws it down.
It is really hard to defend Markkanen at 7 feet. The blend of size and skill is incredible.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The Heat leading by 8. Pass to Hero. Here's Free. On the wing, Walker. Shakes him. Kicks it out to Hero. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Heat lead by 10. And here's Sabonis. Defended by Drummond. It's hauled in by the Heat. Outside Rose. The kick out to Walker. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that huge frame of Sabonis is a problem for the defense. Excels at getting perfect position on that offensive glass.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Miami leading by 11. To the paint.
Come on, bro. That's whack, man.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Back to Arenas. Pass to Jokic. Pocket 6. Richmond outside. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
New York ball.
Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Castle. Over Jokic. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
That jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Richmond outside. Nifty move. Outside for Arenas. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Anthony. That's good, and SGA with the assist. And that's now 6 points for Carmelo Anthony. Left side Arenas to the inside. Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Pierce. Over Anthony. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Nailed from three-point land. Anthony's got 9.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
It's Jokic inside.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Back to SGA. Just 5 to shoot. Good defense by Jokic.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Left now here in the second. Here's Karolinko. Sabonis grabs the ball. Knicks trail by 6. Driving to the basket. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. Another 3 for New York.
Well, those corners are a sweet spot for most shooters, and it's no different for Markkanen.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Gilbert Arenas. That is his first foul of the game. There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's SGA.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
Inside. And it's Jokic missing. Here's New York. They trail by 1. Out to Anthony. Shoots the 3. Here's Gilmore. Pass to SGA. And taken away by Arenas. And a wide open look for Karolinko. Buries it from three-point range. Karolinko's got 11.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. To the inside. Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Well, that's about as high percentage of look as Drummond's going to get. Nice job inside.
Pass to Houston. To the middle. Here's Gilmore. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
On deep Arenas. Offensive rebound. And another shot. He lays it in. He's got 8.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Drops in the train.
On a dime. Shea got right where he wanted for that shot.
Arenas with it. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. To the paint. Here's Gilmore. Good D by Drummond. Miami leading by 5. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Here's Walker. Down low. Six to shoot. With the shot. Markkanen with the block.
Well, there's Markkanen putting his 7-foot frame to use with the block.
Now Castle. Back to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Sweet move. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 5.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Castle on the wing. Back to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, he's known primarily for his shooting, but don't be fooled. Markkanen is more than capable of finishing strong.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now here's Rose. Still yet to score. Here's Free. To the paint. And finished off by Rose.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Here's Cat.
What an amazing finish there. Just fearless. And when he attacks the rim, it's as if the big fella wasn't even there.
Now, Hero. Pass to Rose. The Heat need to get a shot off. It's rebounded by New York. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
Miami leading by 3. Here's Smits. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
That's to Free. And here's Rose. Into the lane. And Rose throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Wallace. Davis has the open look. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Here's Free. Outside, Hero. It's stolen. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. That was a screen. Castle, no one around him. Can't tie it up as that one misses. That's to Free. To the right side. Now Drummond. Nice defense from Wallace. Outside, Davis. Here's Smits. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of greatness in his time.
You're right, the defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, if you give up that lane that easily.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for New York. It's a one-point game. To take the lead. And the layup is good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the game.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Walker a screen. Pass to Jokic. Sabonis with the steal. Outside Butler. Now Sabonis. Some nice passing by New York here. And it's sent back by Jokic.
No slouch on defense. Jokic trimming it back in the paint.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Sabonis.
First field foul. First team foul. Arvydas Sabonis at the line.
Free throw good. Sabonis. And Sabonis drops them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Both teams changing it up here. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we've just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And that one's good. Gilgeous Alexander.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's for three. And it's Smith with the rebound. New York leading by 4. Gilgeous Alexander with it. Now defended by Jokic. Taken away by Karolinko. Here's Pierce.
No, man. Fuck, bro.
It was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul. 2/3 will be coming up. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And the foul on Andre Karolinko. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Inside. Out to Anthony. Pierce with the steal.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside.
Richmond. Here's Arenas. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Come on,
14
bro.
points for Gilbert Arenas.
And so far, Arenas is feeling it. Fiery offensive games like this are why they call this man the hibachi.
Back to SGA. Pass to Gilmore. The 3. Houston's shot's good. Houston's got the lead up to 4 now for the Knicks.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Arenas. It's deflected. Here's Anthony. Outside SGA. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Here's Gilmore. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Anthony. There's the 3. A three-pointer. Good.
They're great outside shooting. Really fueling this run.
Outside Jokic. Jokic, big man with the triple.
No, Gio, I like.
Jokic with some big points.
Here's Anthony. And get the 3.
You gotta be kidding me, bro. You actually have to be kidding me.
Outside Arenas. And down
And,
goes the 3.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
And they get it back.
This is why this team gives Stoudemire the ball in these moments. They trust him to come up with the blitz.
Now Jokic to tie it up. It misses. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. And the foul on Paul Pierce. This is his first foul of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander. Right at the rim. No problem there for Shea.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Pierce feeling it out of it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Jokic. From deep. Does not go. The Knicks lead by 5. Outside SGA. And he misses the J. On offense, here are the Heat. SGA with the steal. And here is Stoudemire. SGA on the wing. 4 on the clock. From outside.
What?
And it's the Heat with the ball. It's a 5-point game. And the foul on
That's bullshit.
And that'll be his third foul so far. For 3. Not going to go. And they go to the intentional foul. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one. And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
And it's sent back by Waltz. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Count it. So it's New York picking up the win. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight, get the job done, and take the all-in. Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. Game 5 right now. It should be a great NBA matchup. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We'll see the New York Knicks and the Miami Heat. you look at Miami, they've made pretty short work of the competition. Just 2 losses so far in the postseason. The 10-footer. Take a look at the Heat. And being this close to the finals, they do not want to let this game get away from them.
Yeah, it's not an elimination game, but there's a good chance this game will decide the series. They won't be holding anything back. I can tell you that for sure.
And so it's Pierce with it. He brings it up for the Heat. Outside for Arenas. Back to Kirilenko. Outside Arenas. Down low. Outside Pierce. Clock is at 3. Here's Jokic. Stoudemire grabs the miss.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Here's Anthony, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
You know, the ability to seize the opportunity, see the daylight, get that position, and mellow, one of the best to ever do it.
Here's Pierce, and it's Pierce with the jam.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop the train when he's coming in for the slam.
To the left wing, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Heat on offense. Richmond outside. He's looking for Arenas and finds him now. To the paint, taken away by Anthony. And a fast break now for New York. Stoudemire left side. Stoudemire the screen. Here's SGA. And the dunk by SGA.
I love when Shea does not just settle for a layup, finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
Good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, good with the triple. Richmond outside. Six on the shot clock. And it's Arenas with the jam.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Jokic a screen. From deep. And that comes off the assist by Pierce.
Oh, how about the touch there? And there are a lot of bigs today who can impact the game on the perimeter. And I got to say, Jokic is up there with the best of them.
And the shot goes in.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Inside. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you got to get him away from the basket.
From deep, SGA. Another miss by SGA.
Now, how about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Kirilenko. The kick out to Pierce. Back to Kirilenko. On the wing, Richmond. It's tipped. And they're able to recover. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Knicks trailed by 3. Butler in the corner. 1:10 left to play in the first quarter. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
New York substitution. Number 5.
Miami leading by 3. Pass to Pierce. Here he goes. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
And the outside shooting presence helped Pierce open up a lane there.
Here's Davis. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
The kick out to Pierce. Back to Arenas. 5 to shoot. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. Right side Sabonis. Fires, high post. New York moving the ball around. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Walker in the post. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Heat lead by 2. Go. And here we go. Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Finals. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Here's Free. The Heat need to get a shot off. And it's Drummond missing. Pass to Markkanen. Tipped away. Here's Free. Up top, Hero. Now here's Walker. Off target from the baseline.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
Right wing. Outside, Markkanen. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And if you really want to make
Come on, bro.
this is exactly
It's crazy,
how you do it.
bro.
Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
The Heat with the lead. Here's Free. Nothing on the board. To the inside. Here's Walker. Markkanen with the block.
That's the length of Lauri Markkanen making a difference at the defensive end.
On the wing, Davis. Hit by Markkanen. Pass to Sabonis. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Walker with it. Over to the wing. Shoots the 3. Sabonis grabs the board.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And
I just don't get it, man.
It's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Heat shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And Hero is one of those guys in the league that can nail free throws with his eyes closed.
Pass to Hero. And stolen by Castle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
What?
Finished off the break.
I'm
Gilgeous-Alexander's
playing
got 6
league
points.
with like
Just
16 of us. Well, there's a bunch of
and
us.
awareness to come up
We
with
draft
the
the
steal
2K,
and then trigger
and
the fast
then
break.
we play the season,
And
and then
so
we play
Eric
playoffs. So I'm
Spoelstra
playing
will
zero
call
right
a
now. So
timeout.
probably find out
He's
I'm
going to
up
have a
3-2
discussion on the
for
sideline.
Yeah, I can wipe them out. Well, to play, the games are like 30, 40 minutes. Wow, what's up? Forward. I'm being lazy. You see how lazy I'm being with my launcher? It's either going to the floor or back to the bed. Yeah, you want to eat upstairs? How was the first day? Yeah. First last day. You're gonna get graded on your shit now. Welcome to the adult life where they don't give a fuck about anything. Oh man. I'm like after this game I might like, what should I do?
Both teams changing it up here.
Let me lock in.
Outside arena.
There go that computer offense. Sending cuts.
Wants to get it over to Castle.
It's not gonna work.
Does. Here we go, one-on-one. Outside Anthony. Pass to Castle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Round one, man.
Up and lays it nice and easy. SGA's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg. Everybody on that bench.
And one, ref.
Credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
The Knicks shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena.
My first free throws with fucking Castle ever.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
Back to Arenas. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc. It's rebounded by New York.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Now we've seen this before, the aggressive take by SGA. Love to see him in attack mode.
The Knicks have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. And he makes both free throws.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what
Come on, man. Joker's not all that.
On the interior, Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Out to Anthony. There's the 3.
There's no way that's rush.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Pass to Jokic. Out to Kirilenko. Nice D from Sabonis.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Off with the layup. Outside Kirilenko. Back to Pierce. Rebounded by Anthony. New York with the ball. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Missed inside.
So we.
There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter. Arenas goes in. Richmond no good. Here's Houston. Still yet to score. And the Knicks miss again. And this is another trip to the line.
Nah, what? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Nobody even fucking fouled, bro.
And here are the Heat. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Richmond outside. Outside Kirilenko. It's Arenas at top of the key. And they force the shot clock violation.
Substitution on the court.
Seven seconds left to play here in the half. Now Butler. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. It's the Heat up one. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And Rose wide open. He shoots. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Over to the left wing. And he dunks it down. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to be.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And it's the Heat with the ball. Outside Arenas. To the middle. Wants to get it to Pearson. Does. Outside Kirilenko. Clock at 6. Richmond. And it's Richmond finishing it off.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Pass to Richmond. Lets the free fly. That's good, and Serenas with the assist. Now it's a 4-point Heat lead.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
He was all alone on that one. SGA's got 12.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
Jokic, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Houston. New York moving it around. Here's Gilmore. Jokic defending. Stoudemire the screen to the inside. The layup off target.
Come on, Amari.
Right side Arenas. On the wing, Arenas. Plays it up and banks it in. He has 6.
And he's got all the moves. Arenas not afraid to get inside.
From deep, SGA buries the long-range jumper.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a three-pointer. That's a bad decision.
Back to Arenas. To the paint. On the wing, Arenas. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Substitution on the court.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Pierce. Banked in off the glass. Pierce has got 8 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Davis has the open look. Off target with the open look. The Heat leading by 3. Outside Arenas. And that's collected by Davis. Anthony in the corner. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
You know, that's just the power and strength from Anthony. Able to take the hit and still play through it.
Here's Rose. And he lays it straight in. And the Heat lead by 3.
Not tell you, they come out of the locker room, they are a step slow on the defensive end.
Outside Anthony. Takes it inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
The Knicks making a switch here. Pass to Walker. Here's Free. Walker a screen. And there it is for him. Walker's got the lead up to 5 now for Miami.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. And you can see the respect that the defense has for Davis's jumper. They just got a little too aggressive on that contest.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's been off.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
Markkanen. And it's sent back by Drummond. It's stolen by Davis. And now the Knicks on the break. And Markkanen with a slam.
Boy, how about that move? There's more than one way to get to the cup. Might as well do it in pretty fashion, Lowry Markkanen.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. On the wing, Davis. No good. In and out, off the rim. The Heat leading by 6. Pass to Hero. And it's Miami with another.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
Here's Houston. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Man, this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And it's the Heat with the ball. Outside, Hero. Makes it off the glass.
Oh, no.
Heroes got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Miami. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by SGA.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Heat with some changes. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle, and they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
And this is where Stoudemire inflicts so much damage, and it's why he gets fouled so often.
And he sinks the second. Miami leading by 9. Outside Arenas. Pass to Kirilenko. Fires from the corner. It's good, and Arenas with the assist. Kirilenko's got his first basket.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Got that one up quick.
Just so fluid on all his shots. No hesitation for Melo on the catch and shoot.
Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. And clearly an important junction. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Left side, SGA. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside, Arenas. Inside, Pierce. Pass to Jokic. And again, the turnover by the Heat. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's SGA.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Arenas grabs the miss. Miami leading by 6. Down low. Outside Kirilenko. There's a good screen. Shot clock at 5. Pierce inside the three-point line. Back to Richmond. Outside Pierce. Another chance. Can't get it. Knicks trail by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Boy, the more you watch Shai Gilgeous-Alexander play, the more he shows you the aspects of his game just getting better and better and better.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Heat out offense. Outside Arenas. Here's Jokic. Takes the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it down. Now Anthony from deep. That shot no good. It's Pierce on the wing. Strong move off the glass.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Now SGA. Fires the 3. Does not go.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
Pierce with it. Now Stoudemire defending.
No, come on, man. No.
That is his first foul.
Fuck, bro.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Right side Arenas. Oh, the shake. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Anthony. Oh, the slam dunk.
Whenever you need a huge bucket, you know they're going to look to Melo. This is when he shines.
Here's down low. Showing the moves down low.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Outside Arenas. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots.
Shane? On Shane? Yo, this game is weird, bro.
It's there to deter.
So he comes up empty at the line. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock.
Got it. And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Jokic a screen. Arenas attacking.
And Arenas loving the spotlight as well as being that guy to take and make big shots.
SGA. One dunk after another.
What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch. Yes, sir.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Making a change here. Outside Kirilenko. And the officials now calling the shooting foul.
Houston! Come on, bro. This game is blowing mine right now.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point
Twice
lead.
already, bro. Fuck, man.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Knocks down the 3.
This guy has earned a reputation for handling pressure and making clutch shots.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. No luck that time either. Outside, SGA. To take the lead. Good.
His momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
And they've got enough time left to get a good...
Yeah!
It's gotta be
Yeah! Yeah! Pack this nigga up, man. Let's go. Shea with the fucking game winner. Shea with the fucking game winner. Shea with the fucking game winner. Yo, look at this shit. I'm down 4. I smoke a wide open lay. Artist wide open 3. Mellow. Bang. Boom. Boom. I have to foul. Mitch Richmond and Gilbert Arenas both sold on free throws. Look at this shit. Come on, Gio. You got to hit yours, Gio. Oh, my God. And look at this fucking beauty. I knew I won the game once I had this. Boom. Hey. Hey. Shea Gilgeous. Alex fucking Vander, nigga. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh. What a fucking game. He pity. Holy shit. Oh man. I gotta deal with Sheed or Los. This is the D Rose team. I hate this team so much. Yeah, it's the Jaylen Brown, D Rose, Jerry West. Let's see, he plays Kawhi, Ben. I'm not worried about Ben. I'm worried about Kawhi. That's gonna be a fucking nightmare. Who can I put on Kawhi? Guess Melo. Dwight. Man, they got Dwight, Ben. No bigs that could shoot though. Wes Unseld. Donovan Mitchell. Jesus Christ, I got Donovan Mitchell, D Rose, Jerry West. Mitchell, D Rose, Jerry West, Jaylen Brown.